Welcome to Staples Center here in Los Angeles as we've got a showdown in the high school ranks. St. Vincent-St.Mary of Akron, Ohio, Sierra Canyon of Chatsworth, California. Bronny James on his team, taking on his dad's alma mater. And there he is, LeBron James, Chris Paul. Bronny James' godfather is in the house as well. A star-studded affair here in Los Angeles, as, of course, we come to expect. Alongside Paul Biancardi, I'm George Sedano. Paul, these two teams met in 2019 out in Akron. Bronny's return home. He was the MVP of the game. They meet up again today. What do you expect?
Well, LeBron James started his legacy at St. Vincent-St.Mary. Now Bronny James is starring at Sierra Canyon. Bronny was the MVP last time these two teams played. How cool is it that all these elite high school prospects play on the same court tonight as LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis? Sign me up.
It is pretty cool. And there's Bronny James, our number 49 player on the ESPN rank for the 2023 class. He will be playing point guard for this squad. No Amari Bailey tonight. He will be joining us at halftime, though. Amari Bailey, number 4 overall ranked player, going to UCLA. A little bit of an ankle injury today, but we've got a lot of guys who are D1 prospects in this one.
Yeah, Bronny James is really getting comfortable and confident at becoming an all-around player. This guy's a facilitator. He scores by making the open jump shot. He's a straight line driver. I'll tell you what, when Bronny starts to get downhill, it's a problem for opponents. I love his upside as a defender.
Yeah, he's certainly got a well-rounded game. Johnny Wright wins the tip for the Trailblazers. And here's Mikey Price with the ball. So here's Wright going to USC next season. Gets it down low for the two-hand stuffer. And you see why the Trojans want that young man on their squad.
There's not many in the country that can stop Johnny Wright on his way to the basket. That man is a grown man.
Starting lineup sponsored by U.S. Marines. Sincere Harris, Kevin Hamilton, Lance Hayes, Raymore Pryor, Darius Stratford for St. Vincent-St.Mary. And for Sierra Canyon, we have Bronny James, Mikey Price, Johnny Wright, Ramel Lloyd, and Shai Odom. And there's Odom there. Gets the rebound, goes up off the side of the backboard. Can't get that one to fall. We've got a whistle. There again is our starting five, as I mentioned a second ago, for Sierra Canyon. So here's a replay.
Nice pass inside. Johnny Wright, terrific hands.
There you see some of those hands there as that pass went a little high. But there are some men in that Sierra Canyon lineup right now. As you mentioned, Johnny Wright being one of them, Shai Odom another. Got a foul on the floor and it's headed the other way.
When Sierra Canyon starts inside out and they get Johnny Wright touches, it opens the floor for their drive game, for kick-out threes, for guys to make cuts to the basket. The offense needs to go through Johnny Wright and then to everybody else.
There's Sincere Wright, who will be going to Illinois next season for St. Vincent-St.Mary. Number 24. Sierra Canyon playing defense here. Oh, we got a push off there. It's going the other way. A foul on Raymore Pryor.
Told you Bronny James has a chance to be an elite defender. Watch this. He sits down, he slides his feet. He beats the offensive player to the spot and takes the charge. He's taken a bunch of on-ball charges this year. His lateral quickness is better. His legs have more pop in them. He's becoming a better athlete.
Mikey Price tries to split defenders there. It does not go well for him. Irish on the run, and they turn it over again. There's Sierra Canyon's head coach, Andre Chevalier. His 5th year at Sierra Canyon. Played at Cal State Northridge, was the MVP at one point there. Here's to Johnny Wright. Gets the ball down low, double team, kicks it out to Bronny James for 3. Bronny James gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's exactly what I mentioned a few minutes ago. The ball goes inside to Wright. The defense sucks down. He gets doubled. Wide open kick out 3.
Nice pass from Hamilton there to Stratford. Can't finish though. Stays with the Irish. Here's Bronny on that three-pointer.
Kijani Wright sets it up. He gets the double. Bronny feet set. He's got a clean looking jumper. He's got great balance, good rotation, nice release. That's been one of the bright spots in his game early in his career, the jump shot.
Harris stripped by Price. Price goes up and gets the foul. Can't get the bucket, but he'll go to the free throw line. So Mikey Price, 6'3" junior, ranked number 36 in his class on the ESPN rankings, number 9 at his position, a 4-star player. And there's Drew Joyce, the longtime coach of St. Vincent-St.Mary, his 21st season there, 9 state championships, overall 6 by Joyce. Price gets both free throws.
And Drew Joyce coached LeBron James in his last 2 years of high school.
He did. They won the mythical national championship in 2003. Here's Bronny James on the run. Nice pass there and a two-handed stuffer. Ramel Lloyd Jr. gets the bucket there. And it's 9-2 Sierra Canyon. As they are overwhelming the Irish, it looks like early on a foul there on Sierra Canyon by Lloyd Jr.
Bronny's becoming a complete player. This time the dish out. Does a great job of drawing the defender to him. His eyes are up. The pass is on time and in stride. So Bronny James with an open 3 and an assist and a charge in the first couple of minutes.
So the Irish trying to find their footing here early on. Here's Lamar Pryor. Lamar Pryor loses the handle there. Sincere Harris gets it. He loses the handle as well. And the Trailblazers are off and running. Mikey Price, double dribble there.
Mikey Price just loves the open floor. That young man just thrives in the transition game. He can go coast to coast and finish on you with a dunk or body control. I love his energy.
Here's Kevin Hamilton. Drew Joyce told me about Kevin Hamilton. He's only 5'6". Nice job there, by the way. A feed there from Lance L.A. Hayes to Darius Stratford for the bucket, and the Irish starting to settle in. He told me about his point guard, Drew Joyce. Said, you know, he's only 5'6". If he was 5'10", he'd have a ton of Division I offers. Missed there, back iron by Lloyd Jr. Nice cleanup there by Shai Odom. He's got 2 points. His first bucket of the game. And we've got some action. It stays here with the Irish. Lance Hayes lost the handle. But it's out on Sierra Canyon.
The pace of this game
is really fast.
Is LA fast. It's like the 405.
Well, the 405 isn't that fast, particularly most of the day. Maybe late at night, you'll be all right. Unless you hit construction.
I've seen a few guys going 70 or 80 on the 405.
Yeah, depends what time of day. Here's Sincere Harris. Stops, pops from the elbow, misses. He can't get a clean look with this Sierra Canyon defense right now. And they're on the run again. Here's Wright, left hand, can't get it to fall. Rebound goes out to Lloyd Jr. He misses. And the ball's going the other direction. It'll be Irish ball as we come back. Bronny James checking back into this one. And Bronny has been active, as you mentioned, Paul.
Kick out 3. Knockdown shooter right now. But how about this charge? That's big time. Bronny James off to a fast start.
Sierra Canyon leading by 7 early on. A lot of star power in the building. Zach Randolph, Meta World Peace in the house, where he won a couple championships. Carmelo Anthony, where he's currently playing at the moment. Russell Westbrook saw his old coach play in the previous game. And LeBron James here, the man of the hour, who hosts this event. Of course, his son Bronny playing in this one. And Chris Paul, Bronny's godfather. And defending Western Conference champion, Chris Paul, who just had their 18-game win streak snapped by the Golden State Warriors on ESPN on Friday night. So Hamilton misses there. Rebound, Odom. Odom is a big kid, too.
Odom from Roxbury, Massachusetts. Undersized power forward. He's thick, he's wide. And you mentioned it, strong young man. What a good three-point shot.
There he is again. Trying to get into the paint. Quick pass, a little too hot for Kajani Wright. It'll be a turnover there. Third turnover of the game for Sierra Canyon. And there's Rajon Rondo, who's joined us here. Nice crowd here at Staples Center. And certainly star-studded.
Rajon Rondo, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. Three of the most elite point guards in the NBA.
Courtside is there. Ronnie with the board.
I'll tell you what, the guys are doing a great job of focusing on their game. I don't see any jitters. You got all-stars, you got legends on the sideline.
Dovsky goes down low to right. He kicks it out to the wing. Here's Dylan Medeiros to Bronny James for three. Bronny James drains another three-pointer. He's got 6. 10-point lead for Sierra Canyon. Here's Hamilton to Pryor. Pryor from the elbow. Back iron. Rebound James. To Monio. Out to the corner. Radovsky, a young man from Russia. And there's a foul there on Pryor. His second foul for Pryor.
Bronny James so good with and without the ball. You see the little setup cut? Defender goes inside. Bronny with a slight fade to the outside. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Now the jump shot was impressive, but for me, the setup cut, the read, shows you he's been working on his game both on and off the ball. He's a really good combination guard. I wouldn't classify him as a point guard just yet. And he can play shooting guard, but he can play both.
Nifty move between the legs. Corner three for Sierra Canyon misses. They fight for the rebound. And Stratford comes up with it, but he throws it away. Mikey Price gets that one, and Drew Joyce is not happy with his big man.
That was a long outlet pass. And Sincere Harris has to come back to the basketball. That's why Mikey Price, 5 and white, decided to go for the steal.
And you don't want to skip past that pass either.
That'll be 2 points the other way.
Here's Mikey Price. Stops, pops, can't get it to fall. Rebound Stratford. Here's Sincere Harris, weaving his way through traffic behind the back. Out to the wing. Here's Hayes. Here's Clint Thomas off the bench. He misses. Radovsky with the rebound. Here's Lloyd. Stops, pops from the elbow. Gets that one to drop.
And that's his game. Ramil Lloyd.
He's got 4.
Terrific from the pull-up, capable from the outside. His dad played at Syracuse and Long Beach State.
12-point lead for Sierra Canyon. Just about a minute to go. There's Ethan Connery out to the wing for Hayes, who misses. Mikey Price pushing the pace. Down slows it down. Calls for a pick, gets stripped. Here's Hayes on the run, and he gets fouled. So we got a 1-and-1 situation here. No, side out actually. Evan Manhikian with the foul there for Sierra Canyon. Sincere Harris is going to have to get going here. Tough shot there, can't get it to drop. They are all over him.
Defense has been fantastic by Sierra Canyon. They just come off a couple of wins. They had a loss against Duncanville, one of the best teams in the country down in Dallas.
Here's Radovsky for 3. This is back iron. Harris with the rebound. Harris trying to get something up there. Can't get it to fall. He is struggling right now from the field.
And they are challenging at the rim, Sierra Canyon.
10
Not
seconds.
quite as big as last year, but collectively, they're very good defensively.
5 seconds to go. Mikey Price. Price tries to split defenders. It'll stay here, though. 1.2 seconds to go in the first. Sierra Canyon up 12. Coach Chevalier bargained out some orders, and Kajani Wright checks back in for the last 1.2 seconds. Sierra on a 7-0 run. Sierra Canyon the last 4 minutes and 34 seconds.
Watch Wright upstairs.
Here's Odom for 3. Odom gets it to fall, and the punctuation mark for Sierra Canyon as Odom has 5 points. They lead by 15. It is 19-4, Sierra Canyon over St. Vincent-St.Mary. They have blitzed them to start this one. Let's take a look again at that sweet 3.
Everybody worried about Kajani Wright. Shy Odom says, I'm wide open. I'm gonna knock it down. Beautiful look. Sierra Canyon up big in the first quarter.
It was meant Sierra Canyon and the Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St. Mary back in Akron on December 14, 2019. Bronny James had a big night that night, Paul.
He did. He knocked down some shots, had some terrific drives. How about that float game? He was just a freshman back then on the big stage. Dad and Mom on the sideline. But no bigger play than the end of the game. Deflection, the steal, and the push. That's the game-winning basket for Sierra Canyon. Bronny James, MVP. And Dad was exceptionally proud, and Mom. Tonight, LeBron looks a little bit more chill than he was a couple of years ago, maybe because Bronny was just a freshman back then.
Sierra Canyon shooting 44% in that first quarter. The Irish of St. V's only 14%.
Well, turnovers hurt St. Vincent-St.Mary, and bad shooting.
Here's Sir Gordon to Hayes. Hayes from the free throw line extended, misses everything.
That time, St. Vincent-St.Mary, they ran offense. Sierra Canyon stayed with them, forced them into a tough 2. And when you're not shooting well, you've got to crash the offensive glass. You've got to make opportunities for yourself. If you're not going to crash the glass, then you got to sprint back, but you can't stand there and watch.
Kajani Wright kicks it out to Bronny, out to Lloyd on the wing, back out to Wright. Great ball movement here, but a turnover there. No, Wright gets it back. Wright puts it up, can't get it to fall. Tip is in and good by Lloyd Jr.
Male Lloyd Jr. Driver, defender, mid-range pull-up game. Headed to Nebraska.
Connery misses for 3. Here's Odom with the rebound. Gets it to Bronny. Bronny with the pull-up. Bronny is wet tonight.
He's got the back pedal, like Dad.
8 points for Bronny James.
He hasn't touched the rim yet.
Sincere Harris gets fouled as Odom tried to go in there to get the steal. And Harris has not been able to get going, but here's Bronny.
Hard pull-up jumper, squared up to the basket, it was beautiful. Watch the back pedal. Shades of Dad.
We've seen that before. We got a timeout here by St. Vincent-St. Mary as they trail by 19. They have been blitzed to start this one. Sierra Canyon and Bronny James are taking no mercy against Dad's old squad. George Sedano, Paul Biancardi with you here at Staples Center. Sierra Canyon versus St. Vincent-St. Mary. And now we see why Sierra Canyon is the number 9 team in the country, Paul.
They're loaded. They have offensive firepower. They have one of the best big men in the game in Kajani Wright. Bronny James has stepped up his game. Mike Price, Shy Odom, and they're doing it without Amari Bailey.
Joe Phillips almost gets the steal there for Sierra Canyon.
Amari Bailey was injured spring and summer. Came back, just recently started playing again from a foot injury. Then he twisted his ankle the other night, so he's out.
Stratford goes up, and the big man gets it off the glass. And there goes St. Vincent-St. Mary on the board again. 4 points for Stratford.
Now, Sierra Canyon has not played with all their players at the same time. Isaiah Elohim, sophomore, one of the top players in the country. This guy's fantastic. He gets Amari Bailey excited. He'll play January 4th.
Johnny Wright loses the handle there. And it's going to stay, though, with the Trailblazers. And here's Amari Bailey, who came up and said hello to you a little earlier. Wanted to get some love from you.
A little pregame conversation. He understands that it's just a twisted ankle. He'll be back as soon as it heals. He'll join us in the second half.
He is in a boot, but all, of course, just precautionary. Here's Bronny with the pull-up, and he misses that one as the shot clock expires there.
He still hasn't touched the rim yet.
That's an excellent point. Mick Cronin, head coach of UCLA, in the house as well.
Come on, Mick, smile under that mask. Final four, top 10 recruiting class.
And he's getting Amari Bailey.
He's part of that top 10 class. He has a terrific freshman, Peyton Watson.
Corner three by Pryor misses everything. And we are just seeing two teams that feel like they're on different levels right now to start this one.
Sierra Canyon has come out good offensively in terms of firing the basketball from the outside. They play through Kajani Wright. Defensively, they've been extremely solid.
And by the way, the Irish are a team that dominates Division II in Ohio. So this is just because we're saying that they look like they're on different weight classes. Nice job off the glass there, and the foul by Lloyd Jr. He'll go to the free throw line. Check out this bucket right here.
6'6", long, strong, athletic. All right-handed to the rack. Nobody could stop him.
He's got 8 points.
Love the body control by Mills.
But as we were mentioning earlier, you know, the Irish have dominated Ohio in the Division II. So they're a really good team.
Really good. They lost 4 guys. Coach Drew Joyce told us, we're a young team this year.
Foul here underneath. So Sierra Canyon will go back to the free throw line. Stratford picks up that foul. Medayur, pardon me, checks back in for Sierra Canyon. Sunday we'll have the exclusive reveal of the college football playoff matchups. The Cotton Bowl and the Orange Bowl will be played on New Year's Eve on ESPN. Reese and the guys will also unveil the New Year's 6 bowl games and have the final top 25 rankings in this 4-hour special. It all starts at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, after Sunday NFL Countdown on ESPN and the ESPN app. One app, one tap. So Lloyd Jr. gets those free throws to fall. 26-6 here, early in the second.
Nice job breaking the pressure.
Here's Sear Harris for 3, in and out. Can't get it to fall, but Pryor with the rebound. See if St. V's can get something cooking.
Sincere Harris cannot get a clean look.
No, they are all over him, man. Here's Pryor up off the glass and in.
You see the emphatic jump stop at the end by Pryor. That's how you attack the basket.
4 points for Pryor.
You come to a jump stop and go up strong.
Johnny Wright goes to the ground, but he's able to get it to Bronny. And a steal there by Harris. And here comes Pryor on the run. Flips it to Hamilton and gets the layup and in off the glass. The left-handed shot there for Hamilton.
Great fast break by the Irish. Pryor with 2 nice plays. A bucket and then the assist.
Another shot there. The shots just keep falling for Sierra Canyon.
Johnny Wright, as big as he is and as great as he is inside, he can make that little 10, 12-foot jumper.
Hamilton misses front iron. Stratford, though, with the offensive board. Here's Harris. The lefty gets that one to fall.
Beautiful move by Sincere Harris.
That's his first bucket of the night and a timeout for Sierra Canyon, as St. Vincent and St. Mary seems buoyant all of a sudden. Let's take a look at that J by Harris.
Yeah, Sincere Harris, little shot fake, shot, mid-range pull-up. Sierra Canyon not giving him a clean look. Lloyd left his feet. Harris is going to go to Illinois and play for Brad Underwood. They have a top 25 recruiting class. They also bring in Ty Rogers.
Kick off your Week 13 NFL Sunday with the Countdown Crew an hour earlier this week at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, right before the college football playoff matchups are revealed. Steve Young sits down with Lamar Jackson, plus Randy Moss talks with Bucs receivers Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Get all the early breaking stories, injury updates, and previews of each game right here on ESPN and the ESPN app. One app, one tap. So the Irish, as I mentioned, buoyant all of a sudden, right? Starting to see the ball go through the basket. What are they doing different?
Well, they got to settle down. They're on the road. They're playing at the Staples Center. They're playing one of the top teams in the country. They lost 4 guys that were instrumental in their success last year. So sometimes it takes a quarter or 2 to settle down into your game.
Here's Shy Odom. A lot of contact there. And he'll get the foul. St. Vincent-St.Mary, though, felt like he pushed off a little bit early on.
Well, look at the size of 22, White at the free throw line, Shy Odom. Look at those broad shoulders. Then they have Kajani Wright, who's 6'8 plus, close to 250 pounds. There's nobody on the court for the Irish that can handle them inside. Now, Stratford's doing the best he can. Number 44, he's 6'9", 240, but
he's one guy.
One guy, and most high school teams don't have 2 players of this caliber and this size. You may have to play a little bit of zone. You may have to double inside.
Yeah. Odom misses there. Rebound by Stratford. Odom a 3-star. 38th best player at his position according to ESPN for his class. Here's Pryor to Hamilton. Hamilton throws one up and gets swatted away, but a foul there, so he'll go to the free throw line.
Kevin Hamilton got rid of that just in a nick of time. He played off for 2 feet to the paint. If he took one more step, they were going to send that ball into the second row.
So he goes to the free throw line. And that one swirls around the rim. It can't go down. But Drew Joyce loves him. He says he's one of the sharpest kids he's got. He's just a real good floor general. And again, I mentioned earlier, right? He said he's only 5'6", if he was 5'10", he'd have 5 or 6 Division I offers. He gets that one to fall.
Well, Coach's son, Drew Joyce III, assistant coach now at Cleveland State, he played at St. Vincent-St.Mary, was a heck of a good guard.
They're on the run again. St. Vincent-St.Mary gets that one to fall. Nice job there. As Pryor will go to the free throw line with the hoop in the arm.
And speaking of Cleveland State, Lamar Pryor, right here, number 20 in the gold. He's headed to Cleveland State to play for Dennis Gates.
6 points for him as he goes to the free throw line. Make it 7.
Yeah, Drew Joyce told me that if he was a little bit taller, he's 6'2", if he was 6'5", he would have had Big Ten interest.
And it's a 13-point game now. It was 20 at one point. Bronny for 3. And Bronny hits another 3-pointer. He's got 11 points. He loves playing against Dad's alma mater.
No surprise to me. I saw Bronny James make 6 threes in a game this summer down at the Nike Peach Jam. His jump shot was always good, and now it's impressive.
3 by Hayes, misses front iron, right with the rebound. And here's Bronny on the run. Bronny loses the ball. Harris gets it going the other way. Harris stops, pops for 3. Almost misses everything. Here come the Blazers the other way. Mikey Price to Bronny James, who misses. Right, tried to get the rebound. Hamilton comes up with it. Up to Hayes, down to Pryor, but he can't get that one to drop. Helter-skelter pace here. Price! Woo! The bucket and the foul. Mikey Price making magic happen. He's got 4 points.
Now, this guy loves to be in conversion. Anytime he has space, he's on the attack. ESPN 60 player because he's so aggressive.
3rd foul on Sincere Harris. That is not good news for St. Vincent-St.Mary.
And they look tight, the Irish, on that possession. Only 3 guys got back. 2 didn't even cross the free throw line. Mikey Price wants to get buckets. best off the drive. He's got a nice pull-up jump shot.
And just like that, that 13-point lead extends to 19 for Sierra Canyon, just when St. V's was working their way back into it.
And you always want to manage the last couple of minutes of a quarter in the high school game to half in college basketball. And as they closed it to 9, it opened back up.
There's Clint Thomas to Hamilton to Hayes. Nice ball movement, but can't get it to fall.
Great ball movement. Got the ball into the middle of the zone.
Here's Pryor. Nice job there defensively and gets the layup.
I can see why Dennis Gates loves Pryor. He is active, likes the open floor, and he's good in the half court. And he'll sit down and guard you.
Lloyd Jr. Nice dump off to right. He gets hacked by Hayes.
I didn't think there was any room to make that pass, but Kajani Wright decided to make some room for himself.
Well, I feel like if he wants to make some room for himself, more times than not, he's going to get it.
Okay, I have to give you the football analogy.
Okay.
But can you imagine if he played fullback?
Fullback? No, he's more of like a defensive end, man. He wreaked havoc on quarterbacks.
No question about it, but as a fullback, when he blocks, you're going to run for touchdowns. And when he carries the ball, who's going to take him down?
Yeah.
He's fast.
6'8", 225 pounds.
That man is chiseled.
You know, I grew up in Miami. I started my career there. He misses the back end. You know. And Odom goes up and gets the and one. Back to Wright, though. Reminds me a little of a guy I covered when I covered football back in the day called Jason Taylor. He was in the Hall of Fame.
Strong name. Strong rebound. Right here by Shai Odom. He's been ambitious tonight offensively.
So Odom makes that 6 points now for him. And the lead expands to 21 for Sierra Canyon.
Shai Odom was a little bit lost a couple of years ago when he was on this team. They had BJ Boston, Zaire Williams.
Skip pass is too hot for Stratford there. Here comes Lloyd Jr. again with the pull-up, misses. Odom with the rebound, left hand blocked by Stratford. And Stratford almost throws it off his teammate's foot and then eventually does throw it away. A scramble here still. Lloyd Jr. finally controls it. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Price. Dishes it off to Wright, gets stripped. And that'll do it for the first half. So Sierra Canyon leading by 21. They have put the press on St. Vincent-St. Mary in this first half and have dominated to this point. They lead 39-18. It has been all Sierra Canyon all the time. Just like this, Emil Lloyd Jr., Bronny James knocking down shots. Can St. Vincent-St. Mary stay in it? We'll see. Halftime coming up first. You're watching the Geico ESPN High School Basketball Showcase presented by the United States Marine Corps. Staples Center here in downtown Los Angeles. Sierra Canyon from Chatsworth, California with a 21-point lead over St. Vincent-St. Mary of Akron, Ohio. Bronny James taking on his Pops' old high school. And there's Pops right there with two of his best friends, Chris Paul and Carmelo Anthony, part of the Banana Boat crew, as they call them. Only Dwayne Wade is missing there.
Hall of Famers.
Of course, that famous picture on vacation of them on the Banana Boat. With Gabrielle Union, I believe, also Dwayne's lovely wife.
I think you have a great memory.
Yes, on that Banana Boat. So getting ready for the second half here between Sierra Canyon and the Irish of St. Vincent-St. Mary. Let's see what Drew Joyce and company can do here in this second half to make this thing more competitive.
Well, the first thing they have to do is play really good defense, meaning stay in front of their man, contest shots, and they must block out and go for the ball.
There's Price for three. He misses. Stratford with a nice board there. Boxes out to Johnny Wright.
And if they can get some points in the open floor, that gives them some confidence. Takes the pressure off the half-court situation.
Here's Sincere Harris. Only 4 points, 3 fouls in that first half.
I feel like Sincere Harris has played, 1 against 5. Every time he touches the ball, he has 1 on him and 4 looking at him.
Here's Hayes with the pull-up, can't get it to fall. But deflects it out of bounds there. It'll stay with Sierra Canyon.
When Bronny James was a freshman, I watched him play a lot. And there were games that he had that were not very good, but they were okay if you were a freshman. And the microscope that he's been under, it's been like a magnifying glass.
No question.
And he's handled it extremely well.
Bronny James misses the 3. Also Hayes on the other hand misses his shot attempt. Here's Bronny and a foul there on Hamilton.
When you watch Bronny James play, he's always focused on the game, his teammates, and his coach, and the bench. Never looks up into the stands, doesn't speak to the officials. He's always been mature in the game, but I love the way he's kept his poise.
Dylan Meteor checks in for Bronny.
Nice.
Harris with the steal there. Harris trying to go coast to coast, left hand layup and in. Nice job there by the young man who's going to Illinois next season.
A 4-star prospect, Sincere Harris.
Johnny Wright muscles one up and gets it off the glass.
2 guys are not enough for Johnny Wright. Did you see him just fight his way through both?
Yeah,
put it up.
Incredible stuff. Here's Pryor with the dunk on the baseline.
Pryor, a terrific prospect.
11 points for Pryor.
And he's got fight in him. He's got competitiveness.
Here's Meteor. Slowing things down now for Sierra Canyon. Boyd Jr. dumps it into Odom. Back out to Price. To Meteor. And Harris another steal. And he gets fouled by Meteor. Let's take a look at Pryor here.
Beautiful take on the baseline. Aggressive. Trying to finish strong. St. Vincent-St.Mary here in the second half. To start the second half, down big. They've come out with confidence. They're looking to attack. Defensively, they're rotating a little bit more, anticipating for a steal. And Sincere Harris is trying to get hot.
They looked overwhelmed in the first half at times, particularly early in this game.
But they know they're better.
Here's Pryor. Teardrop. Nope. Johnny Wright loses it, but Odom was right there to grab it. Here's Mikey Price. Mikey Price is shifty, man. He is fast. Can't get that one to fall, though. It'll stay here with Sierra Canyon. He's got a lot of speed, and he can start and stop. Mikey Price is a talented player.
He's got a burst.
Here's Lloyd Jr. Finds Johnny Wright. Left hand off the glass. And nope, they're saying offensive foul on Johnny Wright. His second.
Johnny Wright is so good at screening, rolling, and finishing. Yeah, he put it on the deck. I don't know why. Then he pushed off. Guys get paid a lot of money in this building to screen, roll, and finish. And Johnny Wright can do that for a living someday.
Pushed off Pryor there. So here's Harris trying to get going. And he gets the ball to go in, but are they going to say that the shot doesn't count? They're going to count it. So he gets the hoop and the harm. They had to discuss it and think about it for a second, but here he is, Sincere Harris.
You're in an NBA building. That foul was on the ground, but let's give him an and one. Referee it like it's an NBA game.
He's got 6 points and going to the free throw line. 17-point game now.
What an experience for these kids. To be on the same court that LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook play on. Kobe played and all the great Lakers.
Shaq and Kobe won 3 straight here. Bron won a championship, albeit in the bubble, but for this franchise. It's side out here for Sierra Canyon. Lance Hayes there gets the foul. Bronny is back in the game. Dump it down to Johnny Wright. He sees an opportunity there against Sincere Harris. Sincere's a good player, but he can't handle Johnny Wright, who's got 9 points.
At this level, he is unstoppable with his post-up game.
And Sincere has to be careful as he's got 3 fouls.
You can't front him.
No.
Because he'll move you up the lane. If you play behind him, he'll bury you inside.
Harris gets hacked in the paint. He'll go to the free throw line. Harris starting to get going here too.
Well, you see his confidence. His teammates are looking for him. He's a big-time recruit. Headed to Illinois. He's got a beautiful little wiggle game. Mid-range jumper.
This is the 27th annual Jimmy V Classic at Madison Square Garden this year. And Tuesday night on ESPN and the ESPN app, we'll have Texas Tech taking on number 13 Tennessee as their balanced attack. Take on that particular squad at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Then old rivals squaring off in a familiar building. Number 6 Villanova and Syracuse, led by Buddy Boeheim. To donate to the V Foundation for Cancer Research, go to v.org.
Let's give a big shout out to our guy Dick Vitale.
Love Dickie V. Send him a message on Twitter, showing him a lot of love as he deserves it.
And nobody at ESPN loved recruiting more than Dickie V. Dickie, we're rooting for you. We love you. Stay strong. Keep fighting.
Johnny Wright was fighting there, and he got a bucket. He has 11 points. Nice dunk there! Ramil Lloyd Jr.
Sierra Canyon wants this game to go up and down.
Yep, that's what they want to do for sure, and they're accomplishing that at the moment as Bronny James with the steal. Bronny James goes coast to coast, layup and in for Bronny James. 13 points.
2 layups back-to-back for Sierra Canyon. The Irish have to be careful right now.
Lead is up to 25. Here's Sincere. Harris gets the teardrop to fall. He's upset he didn't get a foul call on that one. Bangs the floor. 8 points for Harris.
That was a great finish in traffic.
Here's Bronny, and he gets the foul call.
That got LeBron out of his chair.
Well, it looked like he was trying to end someone, and then he decided to lay it in, but Lloyd Jr. decided to end that rim on that dunk. This kid, he's got all the hops in the world. He can do it all mid-range and showing you that he can take it to the rack.
When children have no food or clean water, and mothers struggle, and our neighbors have lost everything, Samaritan's Purse is in motion. True love takes action. True love never fails. You can help make a difference. Make your donation today by visiting SamaritansPurse.org. That's SamaritansPurse.org.
Depression can be a really tough thing to go through. Fortunately, people always have a lot of ideas how to help you through.
You just gotta snap out of it.
You have so much to be happy for.
Fake it till it feels normal.
Cheer up.
It's all in your head.
It's because you're a Leo.
Think about all the people that have it worse than you.
Welcome back to Staples Center. Chosen One Invitational, Sierra Canyon leading 49-26 here against St. Vincent-St.Mary. Let's take a look at LeBron James tweeting one Paul Biancardi, who's here with us, George Sedano, alongside Paul Biancardi. You had mentioned that you thought Bronny James' jump shot was better than LeBron's at this stage.
When Bronny was a freshman, I said that his jump shot was a little bit better than LeBron's same stage. I watched LeBron in high school. I believed it then, and I'm going to tell you, I think his jump shot is better now than LeBron's as a junior in high school. Bronny has upped his jump shot game. You can tell he put in a lot of work. He's got a clean release. LeBron was a good shooter, a phenomenal player, a great facilitator, an outstanding rebounder. when he was in high school. But Bronny has a better jumper, same stage.
And Bronny gets the first free throw. He's got 14, make that 15 now. And the lead is now 51 to 26. A 25-point lead. And Hayes takes a wild shot there, hits the deck. There's a foul on the floor. Hayes a little slow to get up. He does get up. Good to see the young man get up. So he'll go to the free throw line. Four points for Hayes. He took that hard spill, the junior guard for the Irish.
As much as Drew Joyce loves LeBron James and Bronny James because of their history, you know he's not happy tonight.
No, of course.
This guy is a fierce competitor, a gentleman, and an outstanding basketball coach.
6 state championships for St. V's, including last year.
I asked him, what did you teach LeBron when he was younger? He goes, when LeBron was 11 years old, nice finger roll by Harris. He goes, when LeBron was 11 years old, he shot it all the time. I told him, LeBron, if you pass the ball more, people will want to play with you.
And he's told his team to up the defensive intensity as they've gotten 2 quick buckets there off their defense, and a timeout for Sierra Canyon. As the lead now down to 19. By the way, we have something new for high school sports fans this season. Search SportsCenter Next on Instagram and YouTube. Follow along for highlights, custom edits, and more.
That's the place to go for serious basketball junkies. If you want silly videos, you want recruiting information, go to SportsCenter Next, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You on TikTok?
I'm not. Well, sort of. I have a TikTok, but I'm never on it. You know, I'm just not a great dancer. I got to be honest with you. Now, maybe a little salsa, but outside of that, no.
Okay.
You know, I got to go to my Cuban roots for the salsa.
Miami born. I'm sorry, New York born, right?
Born in New York.
Down to Miami.
Grew up in Miami. Now out here now. Been out here for a while.
You got to get to the Northeast.
I was out there for 3 years. I lived in Connecticut for 3 years when I first came to ESPN back in 2013. So I love having lived in all different parts of the country. Get to experience everything. There's Bronny James with a nice pass there. Great block there by Sincere Harris for the Irish.
That was a big-time play by Harris. Timed it perfectly.
Harris taking on the defensive assignment of Lloyd Jr. Here's Bronny. And Harris almost gets a steal. Yes, he does. He pokes it away, and Pryor picks it up. Here's Harris. Goes up. Gets the layup off the glass. The Irish trying to find some energy here.
Well, Sincere Harris has been a different player in the third quarter. Great strip and push.
12 points for him. We got a foul. Let's take a look at that block.
St. Vincent-St. Mary not giving up at all. Look at the timing and the extension by Sincere Harris. That leads to the 2 points by Harris. This guy is slippery in the open floor. He's slender, athletic, and he's a fighter. The Irish have come out swinging in the third quarter. Just can't cut that deficit to single digits.
Got it down to 17. It was up to 25. Oh, easy bucket there. Two-hand jam for Kajani Wright.
Did you see that catch by Wright? That ball got zipped in there. Once he puts his mitts on it, it's over.
He has got huge hands for sure. And he just got his paws on that one too. Luckily for the Irish, it bounces to Harris. There's Pryor. Trying to shake and bake, goes up, and gets the foul call. Odom not thrilled by that, thought he was straight up.
Watch this catch by Kajani Wright. Wow. Super catch. Knows what to do with it as soon as he catches the pivot and the dunk.
Kajani does need to be careful now. He has 4 fouls.
He causes a lot of fouls too.
That's when he does that.
He'll learn how to defend without committing foolish fouls. He's going to play his college basketball at USC. They also have another big guy coming in named Vincent-St.Mary, a 7-footer at Montverde, who is an ultimate rim protector. The front court for USC next year is going to be dangerous.
They've done a nice job there over the last several years. I mean, you see what Evan Mobley's doing in the NBA. He may be the rookie of the year right now. Nice dish there. Almost gets the hoop in the arm. Odom will go to the free throw line.
Odom has given Sierra Canyon a nice lift. No Amari Bailey tonight. He's trying to do the little things to fit in. He tries to score with opportunity, hit the glass, screen and pop. It's been a good defensive presence as well.
He's got 9 points. How about that pass by Manjiki?
That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
That was a give and go. You don't see that much anymore.
The big fellas connecting on that.
His body looks in better shape, Shioda. He's more toned. He's running better. These guys grow up in the game. They work on their body.
He misses the back end. He's got 10 points. 19-point lead. Manjikian with the steal there. Here comes Odom. Odom puts it on the deck. Reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Lloyd Jr. He gets stripped, but he gets it back for the layup. 21-point lead for Sierra Canyon. 13 points for Lloyd Jr. Under 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Here's Harris to Hamilton. Medier on the defensive side for Sierra Canyon. Here's Harris for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Odom. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So every time St. Vincent-St.Mary comes swinging, Sierra Canyon hits them with the knockout blow to end the quarters. They lead by 21.
Go ball.
So we'll see the conclusion of this one. Sierra Canyon is rolling. Welcome back to Staples Center. Alongside Paul Biancardi, George Sedano with you here at the Chosen One Invitational. Geico High School basketball showcase for you, presented by the U.S. Marines. As Sierra Canyon, the number 9 team in the country, leading by 21 to begin the fourth quarter. The number 4 overall prospect in this class goes to Sierra Canyon. Guard Amari Bailey, committed to UCLA, joins us here now. Young man, thank you for joining us. And we know that you suffered a bit of a setback in practice the other day. How's the ankle feeling?
It's feeling better, honestly. The inflammation went down a little bit. I just got to keep working at it day by day at this point.
Amari, you've been at Sierra Canyon a long time, and now it's your senior year. What do you expect from yourself?
Just showing my all-around game, putting everything together that the scouts have been saying that I got to show and improve. Just my jumper, showing my overall just game, honestly.
What is something, though, specifically that the coaches have told you, hey, Amari, we know that you're capable of doing almost everything, right? But is there one thing in particular that they've said, hey, this is the skill you need to hone the most?
Probably just being able to be consistent from the 3. And just my jumper. I feel like with my first step, I'll be able to get to the lane and wherever else. And wherever else I want to go. Just working on my craft, my jumper, being more of a combo guard.
Give us a breakdown of Bronny James tonight.
You see, he came to hoop. I told him this game's going to be a little personal, and he's playing as such. So.
And Shai Odom gets the hoop in the arm there. He'll go to the free throw line.
We just scored?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, what about the big men, right? Odom and Kajani. I know that you and Kajani will eventually be rivals, but you're teammates at the moment.
For sure.
How have you seen those two fare at this point?
Well, honestly, our game plan going in was us knowing that St. V was going to be a little bit smaller than us. So just getting the ball down in the paint, honestly. As you can see, they're way smaller than us, like I said. So just giving our bigs the love that they need, because then the guards will be able to do whatever they want off of playing inside out.
Amari, I know you spend a lot of time with Drew Hanlon is one of the best trainers and teachers in the game. He's had Jason Tatum. He still has Jason Tatum, of course, Bradley Beal. What has he taught you about yourself?
Honestly, just having patience. Patience with my moves, breaking down my footwork, reevaluating my jump shot, just tighten things up, honestly. And playing, I'm always like playing my game and just giving me some moves and some footwork that some of my favorite players use to this day. So I'm forever grateful with working with Drew and just having him in my corner.
Well, word has it the other night you hit a few volleyball threes. Is that true?
Yeah. We getting there. We're getting there for sure, though. I definitely did.
Now, you've committed to UCLA. Coach Cronin is in the house. Have you shown him some love today? Have you got
that's my guy. I came to come see him as soon as I got in the arena, honestly.
I mean, I know you showed him some. You showed our guy Paul Biancardi some love too. It was nice to see you come over to the table earlier.
Oh, Paul, man, look, this has been my guy ever since I got out here freshman year. Showing me mad love, just telling me what I need to work on my game and just take it to the next level. So,
well,
very appreciative of you.
We are certainly looking forward to you this season and certainly at the next level and beyond that, young man. Thank you for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. There he is, Amari Bailey, UCLA commit, the number 4 ranked player in this class. Paul Biancardi.
Soft-spoken young man with a big-time game. And he keeps things simple on the court. Reminds me of D'Angelo Russell in many ways. 6'4", left-handed scoring guard and point guard. Does a little bit of both very well. I love his game athleticism. What I mean by that is he can elevate over others to make game-like moves with his vertical.
Bronny making moves and gets the layup off the glass. Bronny James, 17 points tonight. And you heard Amari say this one's personal.
The best 2 games for Bronny James in his career have come against St. Vincent-St.Mary.
Stratford there gets the bucket and the 6 points.
That night as a freshman, he was fantastic. But he's taken it to a different level because his game has changed. The jump shot is more confident. He's more comfortable on the outside.
Mikey Price with the pull-up.
It's becoming his team and Amari Bailey.
Well, he's maturing, both physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it, right? Like, it's coming together. Got to travel here. Let's take a look at this layup by Bronny.
You didn't know if he was going to dunk it or just score it, but he decides to give it the little, they call that the jelly roll back in the East Coast. It's a little jelly.
Yeah. Put some English on it.
His instincts have always been good, Bronny, and now he's putting the offense and the defense together. He's got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, but he's come a long way.
Here's Harris, throws one up, and almost gets it to fall. So Sierra Canyon up 24 with 5:05 to go here in the 4th. This is the 27th annual Jimmy B Classic at Madison Square Garden this year. Tuesday night on ESPN and the ESPN app. We'll have Texas Tech taking on number 13 Tennessee. Balanced attack at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Then old rivals will square off in a familiar building. Number 6 Villanova and Syracuse, led by Buddy Boeheim. To donate to the V Foundation for Cancer Research, go to V.org. First free throw attempt here. Make that second free throw attempt here for Sincere. He gets both. He has 14 points. So here comes Sierra Canyon. Monteyor! The flush there by Odom, though, off the miss. Shai Odom. He has been really impressive as well tonight. 15 points for that young man.
This may be Shai Odom's best game in his high school career. I love the way he's running the floor for opportunities. He's made an open 3. He's done a terrific job on the glass. Without Amari Bailey, he's had opportunity to play.
18th turnover for St. Vincent-St. Mary. And another turnover there.
There's Drew Hanlon.
Oh, there he is, yes.
NBA skill trainer, works with Amari Bailey.
Worked with Jason Tatum as well.
Bradley Beal right now, Joel Embiid. He's an ultimate teacher of the game and a trainer. He keeps it simple.
Nice move there by Bronny. Splitting defenders and getting the kiss off the window. 19 for Bronny James.
Anytime LeBron gets out of his chair, you know something good happened.
And he swatted one on the other end, but St. Vincent-St.Mary gets the putback, and they get a steal here. And he swats one again, but gets the foul. Called on him. Here's
This
Bronny.
is the most aggressive and the most confident that I've seen Bronny James in his career. Beautiful split against the ball screen.
Third foul for Bronny.
And then he follows up with the finish. Watch LeBron. That's my boy.
Pops is happy.
This year at the Peach Jam, when I was watching Bronny play, at halftime, LeBron would feed Bronny shots to get up extra shots. And I just love the fact that he took the time, you know, to give his son some confidence, get up some more shots, put up 4 or 5 right before the second half. He's so engaged and involved, LeBron, and you just love it.
23-point lead. Eddie, you're out of control there. And we got a timeout. St. Vincent-St. Mary wanted to travel on that one. We got a timeout, Sierra Canyon. So, we'll have more action coming up here in a moment. There's LeBron happy with what he sees from young Bronny as Sierra Canyon looks to finish this one off. Downtown LA, beautiful night in Los Angeles as Sierra Canyon, the number 9 team in the country, leads 65-42. And Bronny James has had a night, Paul.
It's been his coming out party in many ways on a national stage. Right off the tap, a couple of early threes. He reads the game, finds the open pocket of space on that. It was beautiful. Little jelly roll at the end. How about the split between 2 defenders? He's been aggressive, he's been confident, and he's taken a charge tonight.
He has been really, really good, man. Dad has loved every second of it. And I'll tell you this, Twitter's a buzzing. I was checking it during the break. There's a lot of Bronny James highlights already.
Well, when you hear the name Bronny James, you expect some superstar because his dad, one of the greatest players ever. Bronny James has run his own race in his game at his pace. And he's got it incrementally better each and every season.
Sincere Harris with a nice move there. He's got better as this game has gone along. He's got 16 points after a rough start.
Yeah, I like his fight, Sincere Harris.
He's going to Illinois next year.
And for a coach who will appreciate the fight, Brad Underwood.
Ball stays with Sierra Canyon. Meteor getting pressured. He was getting pressured before we went to break as well. So Lloyd Jr. has the ball here. Pull up again from the free throw line, misses there. Rebound by Wright. Odom gets it, gets stripped there by Harris.
Odom and Wright have been tenacious on the glass.
Harris, by the way, 14 of his 16 points in the second half. Here's Walker to Pryor. Pryor, right hand off the glass, misses. Wright cleans it up.
He is an ambitious rebounder, isn't he?
They are going to love him.
Oh, great pass.
And there with the finish, Kijani Wright. 15 for him. He will be a man of Troy next season. Here's Pryor. Chose violence. Gets to live another day against Kijani Wright as he'll go to the free throw line.
Watching Sierra Canyon, we know they're talented. Great size. But they're a very unselfish team.
Oh, yeah.
They look to give it up. They look to make the we play and not the me play. When you have superstars or guys who are perceived to be superstars, sometimes they just think about themselves. Not this team.
Kijani Wright, by the way, fouls out of this one. 2:40 to go. Sierra Canyon up 23.
And they play hard defensively.
They do. They put a lot of pressure on you. Pryor now with 12 points at the free throw line for the second attempt here.
And Coach Andre Chevalier, he gets his team ready to play. They defend, they're unselfish. He does a really good job at managing their egos.
Now, at Duncanville, they lost Noah Murray Bailey. They were also missing, I believe, one other player who escapes me at the moment. Who were they missing in that game?
Isaiah Elohim, a top sophomore in the country.
Right, who won't be back till
but that was different competition. Duncanville, maybe the best team in the state of Texas. And if you want to talk about great coaches, David Peavy was one of the best in the country at Duncanville.
Odom with the putback. Gets it to fall. And I was going to ask you, if Bailey were healthy, what would that game have looked like? Because, look, Sierra Canyon had their chances at the end of that game.
They did. They made a great comeback.
And they had a couple of tough calls that didn't go their way in the last minute and a half. Do you think they could have pulled that one off out there in Texas against Duncanville had Bailey been healthy?
No question about it. He's a difference maker, Amari Bailey. Now, Duncanville has Anthony Black and Ron Holland, two highly ranked players in the senior and junior class.
Mikey Price with the layup there.
But Sierra Canyon was down big in that game. They made a great comeback. This team always has a lot of fight. They lost 80 to 73.
And a foul there on Mikey Price, late whistle.
Every game they play, they're going to be the other team's biggest opponent.
Oh, it's game, the high school equivalent of Game 7 of the NBA Finals every time they step on the floor.
So they have to be ready mentally, and they have to be connected defensively. And if they stay unselfish, as they were tonight, and they've been all season, they can beat anybody in the country.
4 points for Hamilton now at the free throw line.
The elite high school teams in the country this year, IMG just knocked off number 1 Montford. Those two teams are Titans. Sunrise Christian is big time. Sierra Canyon is in that category.
So the crowd here at Staples cheering the starters, getting removed from the game for Sierra Canyon as Coach Chevalier empties the bench. By the way, speaking of crowds, nice crowd here at Staples Center, as I mentioned. Although Bronny didn't break Dad's record, which still holds when he came to Pauley Pavilion in 2003, the most attended high school basketball game in the state of California in their history. Bronny, certainly great tonight, gets the revenge, but Dad still got that on him. I had more people show up to my name at Pauley Pavilion than any other high school game in the history of the sport here in the state. And they beat Modern Day at that point. Here's Harris, left-hand layup in it. Here's a funny story, by the way. Joyce told me this. When they went there, the promoter had told them, because Drew, the head coach of St. Vincent-St.Mary, John Wood and Disciple, said, hey, we want to have the home team locker room. And they arrive and Modern Day was in there. And he told the promoter, hey, no, we're not playing if we don't get the home team locker room. And of course, they changed that. Modern Day had to leave. And they played the game and they won the game with LeBron James. There's Raymar Pryor with the layup there.
When you have LeBron James in high school, you get the locker room you want.
Yeah, I would imagine so. So we got a timeout here. 31 seconds to go. 19-point game.
So we learned that Bronny James has taken a big step in his game.
He has certainly done that, and we've seen it showcased tonight. Los Angeles, that's where my partner Paul Biancardi will be headed later, I'm sure. Is Sierra Canyon, Chatsworth here in Southern California, leading St. Vincent-St.Mary 71-52. Bronny James, his club, taking care of business against his dad's alma mater tonight. He has just been really impressive.
Well, since his freshman year, he's done a great job of filtering out the noise, concentrating on improving. And tonight, his game took a big step.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that. He has been fantastic. And all-around great game, not just the scoring, but the passing, the shooting, the defense, as you mentioned earlier.
He can be elite defensively, Bronny James.
We got a scramble here at the end of the game. Both benches getting some action here. And we got a foul with 1.4 seconds to go.
Guys are trying to get their name in the book, trying to get a point on the court at the Staples Center. You would do the same thing.
I was going to say, who would blame them? So, Terrell Hobson at the free throw line for St. V's with 1.4 seconds to go. Trailing by 19. This is back iron.
Speaking of 19, Bronny with 19 points tonight. LeBron James in the NBA for 19 years. It's been a good number.
Yeah. Hobson gets one in the books. There you go.
And Bronny was efficient. 7 for 11, 3 for 4 from 3.
It has been Bronny James's night. There's no question about that. Bronny James led his squad this evening here at the Staples Center, where his father plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Sierra Canyon defeats St. Vincent-St.Mary 71-53. For our statistician Greg Badavinek, for Paul Viancardi, I'm George Sedano. SportsCenter is up next. Have a great evening.
I need some work. All right,